right, this is the moment that every mixed martial arts athlete hopes will materialize. The #1 heavyweight contender making the walk for his first title fight here in the UFC.
I mean, the nerves are going crazy for this man right now. He's so nervous. Has he done everything he needs to do? Has he not left any stone unturned? He says that he has prepared. He says that his body's ready. His mind's ready. He feels physically good in the spot. He's taking on a long-reigning champion. If he's going to get this done, it's going to take something truly special.
He does not believe jitters will be a factor here tonight. He has built his career methodically to this point. We'll see if we hear the words "and new" by night's end. Jon Bones Jones, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. All right, folks, here we go. Undisputed UFC heavyweight championship fight, and all eyes are on the incumbent as he makes the walk here tonight, and he's enjoying every moment of it. Huge title defense beckons for him tonight.
John, he loves where he stands in the sport. He loves the admiration that comes with being the baddest man on the planet. He knows he's the biggest, he's the strongest, he's the baddest, and he loves it. And he prepares as if he never wants to let that go. This man lives for being the best. This man lives to be in the spotlight. And time again, we see him defend this belt as if his life depended on it.
Well, right, you lose this belt, it's essentially like walking back into your new life. He has no intention of suffering that fate here tonight. Cardio Cain Velasquez, the man many of these fight fans have come out to see here tonight. And now let's get you our tail of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jon Bones Jones. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Cain Velasquez.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
So we get another look at Cain Velasquez here. He's only gone past the 234 mark of the second round 4 times in his pro career. You know about the cardio, but don't sleep on the power as well. This is a guy with a lot of quick knockouts in his career, and he'll be chasing another one here under the bright lights tonight. Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion. Early round 1 action here, and just like that, he gets him to the ground. Feels like a pretty significant moment here early, champ.
I mean, it's no secret what this guy wants to do. This guy wants to take you out and he wants to grind you out. He got the takedown early. Let's see how long he can control this position and what amount of damage can he inflict on his opponent.
All right, no surprise to see Johnny Bones Jones open with some of those long-range weapons and finding some early success in this one.
That's exactly what he does. He throws the front kick to the leg, and he throws those lead kicks to the body. He's long, 6'4" for the weight class, and he has learned masterfully how to fight with his height and his range. All those long-range weapons are Jon Jones's calling card.
So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl, DC.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight.
Uppercut lands. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
Sets the floor right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fighter in this situation, what are you trying to do offensively?
I'm trying to force some sort of action from my opponent. You want him to turn to his knees to either give you the guillotine choke or allow you to try to chase the back. It's a tough position to control in, but there are options for finishes and are options for positional advancements if you're patient.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to a hero?
I am almost certain that he's going to go back to that specific punch because it's landed every time he's thrown it. And as the fight has gone on, it is landing with more force, and his opponent is starting to wear down. So I will not be surprised if we see another one that ends the fight.
All right, late round action here, and we know Jon Jones is a 5-tool player, but at least tonight it has been about the striking, and he has been shown.
Well, he's a high-level striker, John, and it all comes down to his range and distance management. He keeps you at the edge of his strikes, and by doing that, he confuses his opponents. Tonight, he has all those tools going, and they're working at a rate that he probably couldn't have even expected.
Jones has got a cut on the forehead. Yes, he's bleeding now, so some work for the cut man in between rounds if we get there.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg there.
Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination.
Very accurate, a lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal tonight.
Immediately gets the underhook. Well, you gotta like the way he has started this fight tonight. He has come out aggressively, connecting on a lot of shots here in this first round. No doubt a crowd-pleasing approach from him here tonight.
I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head inside of the clinch.
Oh, Jones gets back up again. Looked like that body kick got home. Jones gets tagged by that stiff jab. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. Jones gets up. He is back on the feet here.
He's got that single collar tie.
Velasquez's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. 15 seconds remain in the round. Velasquez gets the takedown late in the round. That's useful. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. The accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, we got a few clips for you, DC, of all the damage doled out in that round, and his eye continuing to be the main target.
I mean, he's getting hammered. He is getting hit in that spot over and over again. And because of that, his opponent has gained in confidence, and he is very limited in what he can do in his approach, because safety has to be first.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Velasquez gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight.
Great kick to the body.
Oh, beautiful striking display as we have come to expect from the great Jon Jones.
Yeah, Jon Jones is diverse. He's one of those guys that will never give you an idea of where he's going to strike.
All right, so another takedown for the wrestler. He hinted that he wanted to strike here tonight, but Sticks with the bread and butter, and it's working.
The bread is buttered, so why would you not eat it? This guy is doing exactly what we have come to expect from him. He goes forward, he level changes, and he takes you down. Once you're on the ground, he grinds you out. This is a wrestler's calling card, and he is showing you why tonight in the octagon.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. All right, now a little separation between the two fighters. Good kick to the body. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
All right, there's that switch kick, DC.
He switches his feet really fast, sees the reaction of his opponent, then he chooses where he's going to land a strike.
Well, I'm going to identify between two is better than one. You might as well double up on the jab. He did so effectively there.
Doubling up with the jab, and you see his opponent's head popping back every time it lands.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Circling away towards the left now. You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. All right, so there it is, yet another strike to the body. Feels like that was what the game plan was rooted in coming up into.
Absolutely, John, and you could think that he's setting him up to go up top. Or, honestly, if he continues to land at this rate, at this target, he could finish him here. So I wouldn't change anything unless he makes you.
Working from the top here. Pretty good ground and pound here by Velasquez. Oh, pinpoint ground strike by him there, and that one opened up a cut. Jones gets back up again. Nicely done. Strike lands clean.
He's going to get himself knocked out. You got to take a moment. He's going to get knocked out if he doesn't take a break. Oh, back and forth we go.
Velasquez is cut on his nose. Manageable for a while. Maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood. Jones's kick is blocked. All right, so the strike lands, but my children hit home.
Yeah, at this point, early in the fight, you saw his opponent's head snapping back. You see the effect the punches were taking. Now, he may as well just be smacking him on the arm like, good job, Doc. What a fight.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure. He has certainly kept up his end of the ball.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both...
Oh, in good position to rip off the Kimura here. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
Final seconds. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. All right, round three coming up next. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face.
Impressive. Don't be stupid.
All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them really picked it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Velasquez is really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. Velasquez hook shot blocked, though, by the defense. Nice job getting that guard up to prevent any further damage. Jones' nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight.
Great takedown defense right now by the champ.
Whiffs on the straight right hand. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Velasquez is blocking well now. Nice job to protect.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Oh, Jones gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Oh, big right hook, but a whiff.
He's got the single collar tie.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and he's starting to show itself.
So we have crossed the midpoint in this one.
Beautiful takedown lands there.
Oh, and he's back up again. Pretty good knee there by Cain Velasquez. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Well, you can sense the corner frustration. He has not had any answer for these body shots, and now you see the visible damage.
Well, his coaches are wondering, where's the defenses? We worked on this. We knew this would be an attack that they would come with. Why are you not doing what we've trained? He's got to change something, man. He's got to tuck that elbow. He's got to roll and turn. He cannot continue to take these body shots.
Velasquez's cut right on the bridge of his nose does not look good, folks. We'll continue to keep an eye on it, and you got to think the ringside position will too. Referee might call him in here in short order. Oh, switch kick. How good was that?
He switches the hip really fast and gets that leg up real quick to the target.
Well, he has certainly kept the punch counters busy tonight. He's landed a ton of significant strikes and clearly is winning this fight tonight.
He's winning this fight going away, and it's one of the rare instances where everything comes together.
And he's back up again, so the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there. Big body kick land.
Jones's hook shot gets blocked. The defense saw that one coming. 45 seconds remain in the round. Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight.
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability to continue to chase takedown.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut man in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, good news is the round is over. Bad news, Velasquez's nose is thankful that's the end of the round. Got to be broken. A lot of blood coming out of that nose area. And we'll see if they indeed call on the ringside physician to take a closer look.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fight. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
All right, watch out for the setup here. DC, I know you don't pay your bets, but I'll bet you $100 he goes for another takedown here.
If I don't pay, then why are you betting me? I'll yell in the octagon and go, man, don't shoot so that I can get paid. But if I'm betting, I'm trying to take you over. I believe that he's going to get another takedown, so I would try to force you into saying that he doesn't do it again or something.
All right,
I don't know.
We'll see.
I'm not the gambling guy. You're the gambling guy. You can push me up with your words.
Oh, and there it is again, DC. I know you're not surprised. You saw that one coming from a mile away.
A mile away, because that's all we've seen over and over again. This guy shooting for takedowns and him securing takedowns. So it's no surprise. The earnest is on his partner to try to change the course of this fight. When he gets close, he throws, he lands.
Well, this UFC fight is sort of dissolving into a horror movie. I don't need to see any more damage. Oh! Gets back to his feet.
Oh, nice level change. Yep, and he's got him secured in a half guard now.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Jones is taking aim at that cut right now, DC, and you got to admire the fighter. Yeah, you can see on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again. Really using his reach advantage to great effect with that punch there. Well, not much setup behind it. The right hook misses. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Well, let's see if he goes to set up the hook again. He has really done a nice job punctuating his combinations with that hook tonight. Looking to land the right hand, he misses.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out. Controlling the fight behind that jab.
Tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Jones. Velasquez is a bloody mess right now. I wouldn't be surprised to see this fight stop. At the very least, you got to think they're calling in the ringside position between rounds. Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. Jones' strike attempt there is blocked.
Another big takedown.
Nice positional control here. All working hard to get back up again, and he's there.
Another one, man. He has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Velasquez's overhand punch to the head doesn't get to the target. He telegraphed that one, and it gets blocked. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time.
Man, that beautiful jab.
Seconds to go. Velasquez gets the takedown here late in the round. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
All right, heading back to the corner, and Velasquez's nose has got to be broken. I'm no doctor, but perhaps they should call on one right now. You hate to see a fight ended because of a circumstance like this, but I'm just not sure the fighter's going to be able to continue given all the blood.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Jones' strike there is blocked. Nice job by the defense.
Beautiful little hook.
Nice straight right lands. All right, so a knockdown for him in the previous round, and you can just see by his body language how confident he is in the striking realm in this matchup.
And you can see his confidence in his posture, but also you can see the effect that knockdown had on his opponent by the way he is approaching this round.
Let me see those straight punches now.
All right, so he lands another takedown here, and he just continues to get his opponent to the ground. His opponent's done a pretty good job getting back to his feet, but he can't stop the shot.
It'll finally start to exhaust him if he constantly goes, oh!
Won't do it! Oh! Woo! I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
So here's Cardio Cain Velasquez, first Mexican-American to win a major pro heavyweight title in MMA or boxing, and really has been one of the more dominant UFC heavyweight champions the promotion has ever seen. Massive favorite tonight. Always busy here in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
Nice jab there by Johnny Bones, and man, what Daniel Cormier would do to have an 84-inch reach. Of course, it's one thing to have length, it's another to use it to great effect. I'm not sure anybody has mastered it like the future Hall of Famer Johnny Bones.
I mean, these guys are letting it fly. What a pace that they're fighting at.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Nice strike.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a masterclass, John. It's a masterclass in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
Beautifully timed and placed kick there by Jones. Velasquez's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Velasquez gets caught by that straight punch there.
He lands another punch to the head.
And right back to the clinch here.
Great job fighting behind the limb.
All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot take blind takedown attempts. You can't shoot. You got to set your opponent up. He did that beautifully.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
2 minutes to go here in round one. Defensively responsible, nice block. Velasquez has been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just... Oh, that's the biggest shot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Takedown defense is there. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night. Nice block.
Takedown defense holds up.
When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head. I'm
not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Velasquez's nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that thing is definitely broken, and we might get a ringside position or a referee to stop this fight here soon.
Oh, Kimura attack. Yup.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Oh, wow, how about the roundhouse kick? Final seconds of the round. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, heading back to the corner now, and Velasquez's nose has got to be broken. I mean, there is no stopping that blood at this point in time, and ringside physician probably going to come in and take a look. We'll see. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go with the start of our second round. Cain Velasquez, and of course the future UFC Hall of Famer, the all-time great John Jones. Velasquez gets caught with that punch.
Oh, nice body shot.
Jones gets hit again, same location as his opponent. Jones getting the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad. Oh, that body shot hurt him.
Velasquez's cut has really opened up now, folks. I don't necessarily have to tell you that watching at home. Looks like he could stick a quarter in there, and I'm not sure how much longer this fight is going to continue. And just misses with that big right hand. win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight.
Ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, so here's the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jon Jones, immediately taking the center of the octagon. You know, he's got a lot of weapons. We'll see how he approaches this fight early as he tries to get a 10th career win by knockout. We'll see if he can finish. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Jones. And they separate after exiting the clinch. So there it is, first takedown attempt, and he gets it. Sometimes I wonder if, like, I could get in there and stuff the first shot. I know the answer is no, but for the well-rounded fighter here, gotta be a pretty discouraging reality to get taken down, so.
At your weight class, J.A., I think you'd be okay.
Let's go.
If you get in there with a light heavyweight, you might end up on your back very, very early. But you gotta defend before the takedowns get started. If you allow for him to get to your legs, he's too good at mixing finishes so that you're always thinking, how do I keep up with this guy? You gotta stop him before he gets going.
Well, you saw us referencing the tail to take, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that chase. Hard shots landing on both sides here. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. The moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Wild swing there. Oh, nice land there by Johnny Bones. Mike Winklejohn told me before the fight you haven't seen 30% of what Jon Jones does in the gym, and starting to show you some of those new wrinkles here tonight. Velasquez's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is starting to bleed a little bit now.
Lindsay, quick jab.
Oh, single collar tie here. Takedown defense holds up. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect he's starting to take on it, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Right-left combo by Jones. Just over 2 minutes, round one. Velasquez's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfectly. Oh!
Big left hand there inside.
Oh, nice takedown, yep.
Back to the feet. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything again. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Velasquez.
He's hurt. He's hurt. You cannot sit in this position. The referee will have no choice but to stop the fight.
Connection there.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying. but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Velasquez's cut on his nose does not look good. Actually, it looks really bad. You got to think the ringside physician is going to get called in here in a moment. Oh, nice jab by Jones. Big left hook coming. It's blocked. So we go back to the stools, and we'll see if the cut man can do his part to keep this fighter in the fight. His nose is severely cut up right now. Round two, Cain Velasquez ready to go, and that man, Jon Jones.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Lands a nice jab there. Velasquez is an absolute mess right now. This fight might actually get stopped by the ringside physician due to that cut. Jones gets up. He is back on the feet here. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Circling towards the left. Oh, heavy shots raining down. We might get a stoppage here soon. Back to his feet.
Oh, beautiful level change.
Oh, nice knee. Oh, he's in trouble. Big shots landed by him now. Herb Dean steps in.
Oh, my goodness.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. We now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 21 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Jon Jones.
All right, so as usual, Jon Jones leaving an opponent in his wake. He gets it done tonight by TKO.
He does a really good job of setting you up. Jon Jones gets to his position, gets his opponent hurt, and gets the TKO victory. It's what we expected early, and now we are seeing Jones, as he's going on in his career, do the same thing.
And whether it's a light heavyweight or heavyweight, the power has translated. Another finish in a career full of them for the future Hall of Famer, Jon Jones. well. The celebrities are out. The floor seats are packed because the notorious one, Conor McGregor, makes his triumphant return here tonight. There's always a special feel when a UFC main event is about to unfold, but Conor McGregor just takes it to that requisite next level.
J.A., as a fan, I usually sit right next to the octagon, but when Conor fights, I got to be in the first row behind the barrier because the celebrities are out in droves. Conor McGregor has this thing about him that makes everybody want to show up. They flock to Vegas. They come in groups. They want to experience the notorious Conor McGregor. They want to see if he can have one of those special moments, him atop the cage, him knocking out Jose Aldo. If you experience the McGregor experience, you always have a story to tell, and that's why people show up.
He's going to cash the check tonight, right? But he's not here for just money, right? This is about proving himself, trying to improve his mixed martial arts legacy. 1-2 titles, no title defenses. That's a big part of the motivation.
He takes a lot of pride in the preparation to getting to the octagon, and you see it every time Conor McGregor fights.
Conor McGregor, he has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. He's never held a UFC title, but he has every other record you would like to have in the UFC. Most wins, most finishes. He is the perennial contender, Donald Cowboy Cerrone, and this recent form he has shown since becoming a father, arguably the best of his storied career.
The very best Donald Cerrone we've ever seen, and the reason he has so many records is because he's a guy that really embodies the term anybody, anywhere. You bring an octagon, you put it in the middle of an arena and invite Donald Cerrone, he will show up and he will give you a fantastic performance. Donald Cerrone is every man's favorite fighter, and rightfully so.
When he has faced adversity in his career, he has come through with flying colors. See the win over Yancy Medeiros that stopped a skid. Donald Cerrone with momentum, back on the proving ground here tonight. Donald Cerrone, set to fight the notorious Conor McGregor. And now our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the notorious Conor McGregor. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Donald Cowboy Cerrone.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, here we go with this dream matchup. Donald Cerrone, Conor McGregor. A lot of Cerrone support in this building. Conor usually has the crowd. Your thoughts on how Cowboy's going to approach this particular challenge?
Cowboy has to take the fight to Conor McGregor. He has to fight behind the jab, but also use those kicks. So everything in combination that he knocked out Rick Story with is something that you can only hit in a video game. Cerrone did it in real life.
Oh, nice punishing kick to the body. Well, few fighters manage distance as efficiently and as well as Conor McGregor, and there's that left hand finding its home early.
Oh, he does a great job of setting you up, man. You saw it in the Jose Aldo fight. The guy will just step back a little bit and bang, drops the straight left on you that can end your night. What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his opponent, thought he was going low, and now he's got to very bad.
Back to his feet. big left hook there.
Punch out.
Oh, my goodness. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Well, Conor McGregor's hands have never looked sharper, and perhaps it's all that boxing preparation when he fought Floyd Mayweather back in the day. He felt like a lot of that would translate to mixed martial arts, and if this fight is any indication, he was prophetic with those words. Cerrone's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. And the Cerrone takedown defense is there.
Nice body shot.
This striker has come out swinging, and he's a very aggressive guy, but you got to be careful, I would think, to not overextend yourself.
Yeah, you would think you got to slow down, but not this guy. This guy knows that he can secure finishes on the feet, or he can take it down to his back. Ideally for him, he wants to be knocking guys out.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, that jab alerted his opponent. Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
51 total strikes have found the mark for Conor McGregor. Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. Wow, what a kick. Oh, man, hate to be hit with one of those knees to the body. Cerrone's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. And doing work with the jab. Well, how about this approach here tonight? Technical striker, and he has gone mad. Very accurate, but really just an all-out aggressive approach that we haven't seen from him in the past. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Less than a minute to go now in our opening round. Cerrone's nose is unrecognizable. It is mangled. It is cut open. I think it's probably broken at this point in time. Surgery next week, but now we'll see if mentally, physically, he can stay in this fight. Great body kick there.
Oh, nice right hand.
30 seconds now to go in round one. Head kick there, blocked by McGregor. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, heading back to the corner, and Cerrone's nose does not look like it did at the beginning of this fight. Perhaps it is broken. It is certainly pouring blood, and you got to think the referee's going to call on the ringside physician to come in and take a look. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Punch got blocked there. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You could tell by his eyes. He's taking peeks. He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be in order to land that shot.
Cerrone's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose. Oh, man. That cut is just bleeding like crazy. I wouldn't be surprised to see a stoppage here.
So the amount of blood that is leaking from this guy. It's amazing that he's still standing. He has been beat up thoroughly. Tonight is not going to be his night.
Well, that's one way to upset the equilibrium. Nice high kick.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light up.
Massive hook land. And his opponent seems to be on the way out of the fight.
He's very close to the finish here. Oh, he's cracked.
Oh, my goodness.
Whoa!
I mean, wow.
So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritize the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
All right, here he is, and still one of the biggest stars in the sport, DC. Nick Diaz back for the first time in a long time, and the fans are excited to see what he can do. You know he's coming in shape, so we'll see how it goes for him tonight.
Nick Diaz will always be prepared to fight because when he's away, he's competing in triathlons. He's staying in shape. He's swimming. He's riding his bike. He's doing so many things. He's constantly grappling. He has his own academy out in Stockton. A guy that's never too far away from mixed martial arts. Nick Diaz has competed in some of the biggest fights in mixed martial arts history, and tonight he looks to leave his mark again.
This fight is yours. They got nothing on you.
Nick Diaz. As usual, ready to battle as he tries to take home the title. So here is Robbie Lawler still going strong nearly 20 years after his UFC debut back in 2002. Lawler's reinvented himself a little bit down in South Florida. He believes he is in the best shape of his life in advance of this one tonight.
And by going down to South Florida and finding a new team, you saw a change in Robbie Lawler, which led to a UFC title reign that had masterful performances. The win over Carlos Condit was crazy. The win over Rory McDonald, the fight, the ability to withstand punishment and continue to press forward and hold on to that title showed you that Robbie Lawler was a different guy and was ready to reach all the potential that his coaches said from day one.
And the beauty of Robbie Lawler, too, he is the consummate fan favorite. Without even having to open his mouth, he doesn't have to say anything.
He doesn't talk.
People love him for his fighting style, and we will see if he can make one more climb to welterweight gold and glory. Or kill the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Nick Diaz. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Ruthless Robbie Lawler.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready? Good.
Oh, how good is it to see Nick Diaz, the pride of the 209, back in the octagon tonight. Unfortunately, inactivity has become part of the narrative, but there's no denying when Nick Diaz competes, it is must-see television. He's always fighting one of the better fighters in the world. More often than not, his hand will be raised. Nick Diaz in another huge spot in his MMA career tonight. Oh, that looks like some head trauma. Beautiful combination. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land. He's got that single collar tie locked in.
Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches. Frantic pace early on to this one. Oh, Diaz's elbow blocked.
That's a beautiful body kick.
Edge of your seat action as expected so far. Oh, big left.
Oh, nice right hand.
Moving to his left now. Lawler's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that in first. Place shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. Big inside kick.
All right, so Ruthless Robbie Lawler, one of the best to ever do it, former UFC welterweight champion. And if you got extra points for mean mugging, this guy would lead the league, man. Well, watch for him to set up that hook again here. That strike blocked by Diaz. We cross the midpoint in round one. Big power shot there. It seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue down the path and make the ringside position come in here to try to stop this fight.
Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Lawler's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. Just over 2 minutes to go.
Oh, nice. He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Able to land with the left hand. Well, he has really come out aggressively to start this fight. He's staying technical, but we have certainly seen an uptick in the volume and the output compared to his previous fight. Good start for him here tonight. Lawler's nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that thing is definitely broken, and we might get a ringside physician or a referee to stop this fight here soon. Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing a great job of not taking any damage.
Lands a shot to the leg.
Nice body shot.
Under a minute now to go in the opening round. Oh, strong hook to the head there by Robbie Lawler.
Beautiful jab there by the champ.
Oh, effective strike from the oh, that's a simple blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Oh! Massive left hand. So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round. Lawler getting tattooed by that stiff jab.
He's got to start moving his head. He cannot take this many shots to the head.
Second round, straight ahead. Heading back to the corner after that round. Lawler's nose is thankful that's the end of the round. Got to be broken. A lot of blood coming out of that nose area. And we'll see if they indeed call on the ringside physician to take a closer look. All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in the defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
Best punch in the game. Beautiful jab.
All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside physician calls a stop for this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change.
Wind it up on the right there to no avail. That shot is blocked by Diaz. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Pinpoint accuracy on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Ah, that jab hurt him.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned. Man, this is wild. These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intention. Ooh, diving punch lands.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Well, informed speculation says he's going to try to set up another hook here. Lawler's an absolute mess right now. There's blood everywhere. I'm not so sure they're not going to stop this fight right now. Oh, big elbow.
I need you to pay attention.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot. He hurt him again. Now he's back up.
Lawler's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, he can get it back. He might get finished here. We might get a stoppage here.
He postured up.
He will.
Oh, my goodness.
What a fight! So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 31 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Nick Diaz.
Nick Diaz, ladies and gentlemen, probably will be a subdued celebration as usual, but make no mistake about it. This was a big win here tonight and a very impressive performance out of Nick Diaz. Perhaps his next fight will be for the UFC welterweight title. Right, here he is, the #1 UFC welterweight contender. He has never fought for the title before, but on the strength of a long winning streak, he has arrived at the precipice of a world championship here tonight.
He's been working so long to put himself in this position. He has been working so diligently to try to earn himself a shot at a championship. Tonight he gets that opportunity. He is a well-rounded fighter. He's so tremendous in all aspects of mixed martial arts. I cannot wait to see him compete and try to become the champion.
And I'm not sure that any athlete in this welterweight division has handled adversity, professional and otherwise, as well as this man has. He is forged as he hits the proving ground for his first UFC title fight tonight. As highly touted a prospect as there is in mixed martial arts at present, enter the undefeated future Ian Machado Gary. Cardio is his best weapon. He hasn't even had to use it necessarily in realizing all of this UFC success thus far. Tremendous long-range weapons, underrated in the clinch, underrated as a grappler, but I guess for me, it's the appetite for knowledge that really jumps out of the fighter meeting. This man has traveled the world in search of different mixed martial arts skills and now training under the watchful eye of Diego Lima at Shootbox in Brazil. We'll see if Ian Machado Gary can take his career to that requisite next level here tonight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Michael Morales! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, the future, Ian Machado Gary! Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here we go with the start of round one, and all eyes are on the long-range weaponry of one Ian Machado Gary. He said to us in the fighter meeting on Thursday that his greatest asset is actually his cardiovascular base, and given this matchup, maybe we see a measured Ian Machado Gary early, trying to preserve some of that gas tank so that he can be the fresher man if we do get to the late rounds. Man, this is wild. If you like offense, these fighters are going at it.
All gas, no brakes, baby. Let's go.
Oh, nice uppercut from the champion. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Fast pace here in the early going. Back to the well with that right hand, it's no good. Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw a combination.
Oh, that's going to soften him up. Massive knee to the body. Well, he continues to manage distance beautifully and take advantage of that edge and reach. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Man, that's a stinging jab. You can tell he's been boxing his whole life.
Yeah, and it's boxing over and over. He's throwing it. And he's a boxer, so he throws it from a little bit of a different stance. So it's not something the MMA fighter is used to seeing.
Machado Gary's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there, just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble. Nice punch landed over the top.
I don't do that as well as you do it, but man, he's coming out swinging tonight.
He is bringing the heat. This dude is trying to end this night early.
Can you give us an ooh-wee, please?
Ooh-wee!
So good. Sniff that one out as he blocks the kick. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Well, still plenty of time to go here in round one, but maybe to the surprise of his opponent, he has come out so aggressive here tonight. He has landed a ton of strikes here early and gotten off to a nice start. Machado Gary's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now. Both fighters throwing heat now.
Clean punch.
Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
Good jab there by the champion.
Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind him.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this, gentlemen. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Ian Machado Gary's cut right on the bridge of his nose does not look good, folks. We'll continue to keep an eye on it, and you got to think the ringside physician will too. Referee might call him in here in short order. Under a minute to go in the round. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1, boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. Big right hands.
Yeah, that punch was blocked. Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. Round 2 next. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Machado Gary's nose has got to be broken. I'm no doctor, but perhaps they should call on one right now. You hate to see a fight ended because of a circumstance like this, but I'm just not sure the fighter's going to be able to continue given all the blood. All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
Good. Round 2 underway.
What a kick. That one landed.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Ian Machado Gary's an absolute mess. I wonder if they might call in the ringside physician and potentially stop this fight. He lands the kick to the body there.
Just turning his hip over into the leg kick. Defensive savant. He blocked that punch.
Well, we told you off the top of the broadcast he could do it all, but he's leaning on the striking tonight and continues to hit his opponent really with most of what he's thrown.
Well, he can't miss. I mean, it's like the guy's throwing a baseball at the side of the ball. Everything he throws, he lands, and he's showing that he can do it, and he can do it in abundance. The pace that this young man is fighting at is truly something special.
Machado Gary's blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Oh, the damage just continues to be inflicted. And with respect to the athletes, if this was a movie, I might just walk out. I don't need to see anymore.
I mean, I just don't need to see it. It's to a point now where it's getting a bit uncomfortable. You have a fighter who's clearly outmatched, and his corner will not save him. This is crazy.
Tries the flying knee to no avail. Ian Machado Gary's shot is blocked. 3 minutes and change to go in round 2.
Oh, nice elbow.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round 1, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round 2. Nice punch there by Machado Gary. Different round in the striking.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Watch for him to set up that hook again now.
Nice block.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Straight punch is good. Well, he was setting up the hooks early and often tonight. Watch for him to try to set it up again here. Oh, that's a brutal cut on his nose there. He is bleeding. Just out of range with that left hook. Oh, nice job to get the guard up there as the strike is blocked by Machado Gary. Able to land there with the straight left. Well, don't get mad, get even, right? He got stunned by his opponent earlier in the round. He's clearly been losing since. Mentally, it appears as though he's checked out a little bit.
A lot easier said than done. When his opponent has the power that he possesses, it's hard for him to say, you know what, I'm going to take one to give him.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Misses again with a right punch. Machado Gary's strike attempt there is blocked.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, heading back to the corner now after that round. And Machado Gary's nose has got to be broken. I mean, there is no stopping that blood at this point in time. And ringside physician probably going to come in and take a look. We'll see. All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Well, he blocked that punch.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. Well, the calf kick has effectively changed the game, and I'm not sure he wants to take too many more of those.
Well, you might consider switching stances or something to try to eliminate that attack from coming in his direction.
Solid punch by him there. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beat Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Timely defense there. Huge block for him.
Oh, he hurt him again.
Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of it.
A lot of times that comes with reps, that comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish because you think it's right there, but at times you just overswing and you miss a lot. He needs to slow down if he wants to get his opponent out of this fight.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Ian Machado Gary's able to land the strike right there and continuing to make things difficult for the opposition. The nose is already damaged, and that strike ain't gonna help matters. Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a...
Oh! And back to his feet. Oh, the roundhouse kick lands.
You know, the kicks do hurt, right? These big body kicks, these high kicks, even though they're getting blocked, they do hurt.
Man, his jab is good. There it is. All right, so another nice strike to the thigh. Some bruising starting to develop, and that could render his opponent a one-legged fighter here down the line.
He's hurt bad.
Checks the leg kick.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Circling towards the left now. Oh! Gets back to his feet. Oh! Oh! He's got him here. Oh! That'll do it! What an absolutely crazy knockout here, and that's going to be a hard knockout from which to recover for his opponent, but the celebration is on. One of the biggest wins in his UFC career.
Massive win for this young fighter. He got the knockout victory. What a performance.
Back inside the arena now, we go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 17 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Michael. All right, so he dedicated decades of his life to this very goal, and he is now the UFC champion. No one can ever take that away from him.
Yeah, man, you got to take a lot of confidence from staying so committed to a goal for so long. The moment he walked into the UFC, he said, I will be the champion. He got it done tonight, and you got to take your hat off to him for staying focused for so long and getting it done.